Why Village? Village because after 12 years of working within social services as a social worker, I came to quickly realize that there's a lot of really great people doing this work. There's a lot of opportunity, particularly in the city of Cincinnati, to do really, really great work. But yet, year after year, regardless of how much effort we put in and how much work we tried to do, we saw minimal outcomes for the young people we were serving. What I recognized was what these kids were missing was the very thing that would make you or me healthy, which is stable, healthy, connected relationships with people and with their community. So when I sat back and thought about what does every individual need to be healthy, it was just really clear picture of development and support in the mind, body, spirit, and in those domains.
Before I went to Village, my life was mostly restrictions and lockdown in different facilities. Village gave me a mindset for work. At first I got high every day. My life was already thrown away at about 4 different prisons that they wanted to send me to.
If I didn't have Village right now, I would probably be on a rough road to failing.
So if I didn't have Village, I'll probably still be acting crazy, having bad grades, being a failure.
Without the Village, my grades would probably still been terrible because they've been there to help me make my grades come up. So without them, I'll probably be nothing right now.
If it wasn't for Village and Miss LaFrankie and the resources that Miss Katie had and the team I had and all that was helping me, I wouldn't be here right now.
So all the programs that we offer are targeted to help provide the opportunity for them to develop their mind, their body, and their spirit. And so we do it in group settings, but we also work one-on-one individually with them to help them develop their own unique selves.
What is most exciting about Village is that it's working. We're 1.5 years, almost 2 years into getting the organization up, running, and consistent in the programming we're delivering, and it is working. These kids are moving. They are taking responsibility, ownership, with an excitement to them on where they're going, where their lives are going.
The activities that still continue to help me right now is MMA. I used to take my anger out on a lot of things, including brick walls. Water fountains, turn them off the wall, me punching a brick wall so hard that people could come. My hand's still broken, I'm still going. You know, almost took someone to tase me, someone had to keep, choke someone to sleep. But me having Village and MMA helped me cope through my anger and have enough discipline for me to learn how to be a better man.
And coming from the background where I'm used to dealing with kids like in group homes and in the schools, it was a little different. Instead of being a drill sergeant, I actually see myself more like a mentor, as opposed to the places I worked before. I was more like drilling in the rules, telling them what they could and couldn't do. I mean, I still do it here, but I would say I'm a half-time drill sergeant now. Now it's more like getting into the kids' feelings, getting them to understand and respecting their surroundings. Stuff that we take for granted, they ain't never really been exposed to or don't understand.
As the Village, I really do appreciate the program. There's so many young men out here that need that. I appreciate that because a lot of the young men that are in this program don't have that. They don't have their grandparents, they don't have their mom, they don't have their siblings to connect with. And I really believe that Katie and the Village has been their family.
It doesn't take a fancy degree. It doesn't take you to have a shared experience. It doesn't take a certain background for you to be able to connect with a vulnerable kid. It just takes someone who actually cares and wants to get to know these kids. So that's why I feel it really is a call to our city to come out and find some way to engage and be the Village for kids that need us most, because it benefits us all when these kids get healthy. And you will find that you get a lot more than what you give.
It speaks for itself. It takes a village to raise a child. I mean, and you can't, sometimes you're kind of restricted on what you can and can't do because of budget cuts. But I mean, at the same time, the more people are willing to help, the village will grow. Because right now we're just touching a small phase of the village, really. I mean, it could be a beautiful thing with the proper funding.
You know, the past ain't great, but the present is now. So it's not what you did, it's just how you could fix it by, you know, everybody need a little bit of help in life, but that's what I needed. I see Villedge as safe, brothership, and family.